Good morning. Okay, so this morning what we're going to start on is transitioning her from feeling that leash pressure and it meaning just to come back to me into an actual walk. And so what that looks like is as soon as she starts getting ahead of me, I'm going to turn around and go the other way. And what she's learned from last night and earlier this morning is feeling that leash pressure means to find me. And so if I'm walking the other way, I do it in a way where I'm not asking her to turn around, I'm just turning. And then she turns and realizes that she's seeing my back. And the difference of that is she starts to process it as, oh, that's my fault. I wasn't paying attention to where you were going. I need to come closer to you. And so if she gets ahead of me at all, you're going to see me just switch and go another direction and kind of catch her at the end of the lead and let her come back into me that way. And then with that, we're also starting to implement an automatic sit. So it forces her to pay attention not only to where I am in time and space, but sort of what I'm doing with that as well. So the consistency of every time I stop, I'm kind of over exaggerating my step and then pulling up on the leash and pushing one finger between her hip bones, so like right here, just one finger, and so you get kind of that counter weight, and it is uncomfortable, and it's easier just to put their butt down when the pressure from their neck is going back and a little bit of pressure on their butt. They want to sit down, and then she has to stay in that sit until we say the magic words, which is going to be let's go. So I'm going to start as we progress, kind of taking a step back, doing a little bit of walking around, so she's not cueing off of my body language for when to go. She's got to pay attention to when I say the words, let's go. So it turns into a little bit of a game of Simon Says, and it just helps them focus on what they're supposed to be doing. And if every single time that I stop, I'm asking her to do this, she will just start sitting down every single time because it's not worth feeling the pressure when she knows it's going to come. So being consistent with this is really important, especially in the beginning. And then you'll get to a certain point where you don't even need to use your finger to push down on her hips, where just stopping or a little bit of leash pressure will get her to sit. And so this, we're doing this all inside for the first day. And then we'll start working it towards the door, through the thresholds, all of that stuff. But that is going to be the focus of today. I have no video help at the moment, but hopefully a little bit later I will show you guys what that looks like.